Hello everyone, I hope you're doing wonderful. So I think you guys are aware that we started our Zodiac sign series. So since yesterday I discussed from Aries to Virgo. Okay. So today we'll be discussing about the topic Libra. Okay. Fine, I put my volume levels properly. Okay, so today we are discussing about the Libra zodiac sign. Okay, the governing planet for Libra zodiac sign is basically Venus. Okay, Venus is the planet of relationships, planet of love, planet of affection, planet of friendly. This person is generally very friendly in nature, very soft spoken, and also these people could able to provide a meaningful information for whatever the uh, what are the problems that you face, and if you ask for this person can able to provide you the meaningful responses because their mindset is more or less works like a Mercury, the planet Mercury, which is responsible for the strong mindset as well as strong understanding skills and all that. These people are a great counselors. They have great communication. They have that magnetic personality. They can able to draw the people with their communication skills, more or less similar to the Virgo zodiac sign people. Because for Virgo zodiac sign people, the governing planet is Mercury, and Mercury is friendly with Mars, friendly with Venus. So that is the main reason you'll see more or less the similar qualities of Virgo zodiac sign. But Librans are basically a bit advanced in terms of relationships. The reason being these people are the reason being these people give a lot of value for the relationships. More or less, I think if at all your friends or Librans would have noticed, they give a lot of value for a friendship. For them, a relationship is the main key thing for them. Compared to the work, they'll give a lot of value for the relationship. Even in terms of planning their routine, also they'll make sure that they have some personal time. They'll believe on that. They'll believe fun at work. They don't like working in a very serious kind of environment. They like to work at environment where there's a lot of freedom and where there's a work-life balance is attained. Okay, if this person is literally working in any industry which is so conjunct and also could not able to come out of that like a kind of suffocating kind of environment, I don't think these people can able to survive in that kind of environment for a long time. These people are very much interested to work in an environment where they have a lot of freedom, where they have right to speak, where they have right to talk whatever they feel like. And because these people are very expressive in nature as well, they like to express their thoughts in a very proper manner. And most importantly, these guys communication skills were very attractive because whatever they speak, it's of totally very positive. They have a positive mindset, and at the same time, the Venus, the planet of love, the planet of relationships, the planet of luxury, the planet of pleasures, okay, drives this person towards all these things of whatever I said. They value for relationship, they value for love, they value for friendship. They are very honest. They are very at the same time they are very tactful and also diplomatic. They know what they talk at the same time. It's not something that they'll simply express whatever they get into their mind. They know what they talk, but at the same time they know how to balance their life. They know how to balance their spiritual life and the materialistic life. Similar kind of trait you would have seen in the Cancer zodiac sign people also. They're very good at balancing their spiritual and materialistic goals. They'll give private time for apart from their professional time. They'll make sure that they plan very well for traveling to different places. They believe in that kind of relaxing mode. They believe in relaxation. They, in fact, most of the people are associated with a lot of communities like into Goa, yoga, meditation, and all that. Okay, and these people are very generous in nature, and also they're very attractive because Venus is the planet of beauty, attraction, magnetism. Okay, these they have that magnetic personality. Most of the people belongs to Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, and Libra. Okay, these people generally naturally they are very if it is a male native, they'll be very handsome. If it is a female native, they are very beautiful naturally, provided Venus should be strong in their horoscope. Okay, whatever I have said till now, it is a strong Venus in their horoscope for the Librans, because the Lord of the zodiac sign Venus governs all these qualities which I have told right now. Okay, and they're very responsible in their own duties. Whatever the task that is been given, they'll make sure that they're very responsible for whatever the promises they're making. And they have certain kind of fixed principle. As I told you, you cannot instruct this guy. This person likes to work in a very free environment. If you instruct this person, that's when the problems arises from these people, because they don't like somebody commanding, they don't like somebody instructing them. Because Librans are more of into what, like fun, they believe in fun at work. They don't want any kind of strict bosses, commanding and showing some kind of dominance and bossism towards them. They don't like that kind of qualities. And they're very straightforward in telling them that I don't like this quality. I want to have a freedomized kind of environment. You would have seen some people even resigning to the jobs just because they don't have freedom in the working culture and all that. Okay, mostly those people will be Librans, because Librans, Taurus, all these guys, the governing planet is Venus. Okay, that energy drives them to have that kind of freedomized kind of culture. Okay, and they're very loyal, and but at the same time they are dependable. In terms of decision making, they do take decisions, but at the same time they try to take the collective decision from the people. This person is very friendly. These people give value for relationships. As I told, whenever they're making any decisions in the team, they won't take individual decisions. They like to discuss with various people, collect all the information, and then they'll come to the conclusion. Ideally, in Virgo people, what we have seen, they take the individual decisions and they try to get into the action. But this person like to give some time for other people also. They believe in expert judgment. They'll generally ask to at least 4 or 5 people, then they'll come into a conclusion. Okay, and as I mentioned, they are very balanced and harmonious as well. They have strong attraction towards arts and music. They love music like anything, because again, music is being governed by planet Venus. Okay, whatever the characteristics or parameters which I've told you in the Venus planetary video, please watch that. If at all you haven't joined to that video, please watch the planet Venus video which I have posted in this group. Most of the qualities which I've spoke in that video, you'll see for Librans as well. Okay, they're externally magnetic, loved, and being respected. People respects them, not just because they're handsome or they are beautiful and all that. Even the personality traits itself, you like to respect that person. They'll create that kind of image among the society. They'll literally strive for that. Okay, and they're very determined, and at the same time very task oriented as well. It's not that they like to be in a free environment and just leaving the task aside and going back to home. No, it's not that. They believe fun at work. At the same time, they're very determined in terms of what are the tasks that they undergo. They'll make sure that they'll finish and then they'll go home. Otherwise they are not happy. They're like that. They'll give time for their personal life, and at the same time for professional. They know how to balance it very well, naturally, very well. Okay, and this is all about when the planet Venus is strong in their horoscope. Okay, let's talk about the other side of the coin. Let's say Venus is negative in their horoscope. Okay, if Venus is negative in the horoscope, what happens is, whatever I have told, it will become opposite. Okay, so this person doesn't give value for their looks. This person doesn't give value for the beauty. They'll just be very normal. Even if you observe, even if you advise somebody, Librans especially, so even if you advise to have a great looks, or why don't you go for a gym, or why don't you go for a workout or something, these people say that, not what a big deal, why I have to go, what's the benefit of going, like that they'll talk. And if it is a female native, they also like to be very normal. They don't like to have a lot of makeup and all that. They don't believe in beauty. They'll believe in natural kind of thing. They don't give much importance for the beautification and all that. If the Venus is weaker, and if the Venus is weaker, because Venus is a karaka for friends and also the relationships. Okay, these people will be little reserved. If the Venus becomes strong, if Venus becomes weaker, this person becomes a little reserved. They have a problem in mingling with the people. They have that fear of inferiority complex. They fear in public speaking, and if at all they get into the stage, they'll become very nervous. All those things were there when the Venus becomes negative, because Venus is towards the people. When the Venus planetary energy goes low in your horoscope, what happens is, when you get that opportunity of showcasing your qualities or abilities outside, you cannot able to expose to the outside environment. So that's when the problem arises for this person, and the growth is limited for these people. Even in the organizations as well, they have a problem of mingling with the people, and they don't like to work in the teams. They want that individual contributor kind of roles. Okay, so they have that kind of fixed principles which they generally make it up in their mindset, and they have that kind of closed barrier, and it will become very difficult for them to come out of that kind of barriers. These people literally create that kind of barriers around them, and they'll literally struggle for that. So Venus is the planet which governs your general happiness as well, your luxuries, your pleasures, okay, your partners. In the male horoscope, Venus represents the wife, okay. If the Venus is very stronger, you'll be getting a strong support from your wife. She will be, mentoring you, coaching you, supporting you financially, mentally, physically, in all the aspects. But if the Venus is negative in the horoscope, then there'll be a conflicts with the life partner, as well as the misunderstandings, and there won't be much support from the wife. There'll be always kind of exchange of the words between the husband and wife. You would have seen such kind of relationships, okay. That's because of Venus goes into a negative state. Venus would have been the weaker in their horoscope, because Venus governs relationships. When you term somebody as a relationship person, that person's that native's horoscope, if you observe, the Venus will be very stronger. And Venus is the karaka for money. If the Venus planetary energy goes down, the Venus planetary energy becomes weaker in your horoscope, especially in Librans, because the lord of the zodiac sign. So what happens is the growth is limited. They'll have that financial crisis in their life, especially during the Venus planetary period. These people will undergo debts, and whatever the money which they have acquired, they'll get into a losses, and they will invest in something that will not give proper fruits. That all happens when the Venus goes negative in the horoscope. And for Librans especially, the lord of zodiac sign becomes Venus. Venus should be stronger to push those people towards the growth in the life. It could be in any manner. It could be not only in the financial aspect, but in the career, in every aspect of the life. Okay, Praveen Kumar has messaged something. Is this true? Libran face extreme high and extreme low in their lifespan. Okay, you're talking about the longevity or what? Hi Ankit, thanks for joining. Hi Surya Pradeep, thanks for joining. Hi Puneet, thanks for joining. Hi Sujata, thanks for joining. Okay, Praveen, I want to know your question properly. Are you talking about the longevity? If it is longevity, I'm not gonna be explaining about the longevity. Only topic which I'm against to discuss is about longevity. Even though I know how to check the longevity, the lifespan of the people in the horoscopes, I don't reveal that. Any astrologer for that matter who have little ethics or something, there are certain kind of ethics that we have to maintain as an astrologers. I don't reveal the person's age and all that. Okay, I don't know whether other astrologers are doing. I don't like to reveal the people's age and all that. Okay, so let me get into the topic. Okay, Libra zodiac sign we are discussing, right? So these people are basically very friendly, very honest, very romantic, and these people are very romantic in nature as well. And if you have strong Venus, these people are very good at influencing somebody. They're very good at attracting somebody. Okay, and if at all female having this kind of strong Venus, they're very good at communication skills. With their enchanting beauty itself, they can able to mesmerize the audience. Okay, you would have come across certain influences who can able to mesmerize the audience with their beautification. Okay, so such kind of people are basically belongs to a Libra zodiac sign. I'm sure the Venus would have been very stronger. Otherwise, see whatever the pleasures that we undergo in the life, what are the general happiness, luxuries that we undergo in the life, it is all because of the blessing from the Venus. Venus is the very important planet because Venus is a karaka for wealth as well. Okay, I'm just speaking the topic a little bit off from the Libra zodiac sign. In fact, it will applicable for Libra zodiac sign, of course, because for Librans, the governing planet is Venus. But in general, I'm telling. So Venus is the very important planet because this governs the relationships, this governs the wealth, this governs your friendly nature and all that, which is very important for any business to flourish. Okay, and Venus is a very important planet in terms of getting the uh, credits from the banks as well. The people who have bad Venus in their horoscope, getting the bank loans also will be very tough. Getting the property, very tough. Getting the ancestral property, very tough. And also there won't be much support from the wife as well. Okay, so all those things, relationship issues will be there definitely if the Venus goes into a negative state. Okay, and they like to entertain the people. Librans like to entertain the people because these guys have a very good taste of music and all that. So they become a great musicians, singers, okay, and the great businessman because Venus is friendly with Mercury and Saturn and Rahu as well. Rahu have the capability of amplifying the things I've told you. He has the capability of taking you to the global status, and Saturn have the capability of giving the good lifespan to you. First of all, in order to enjoy the pleasures and all that, you have to live in this life, right? So that blessing you will be getting it from planet Saturn. Saturn is a very important planet. He has the capability of taking you from rags to riches. Okay, and similar to Rahu as well. Rahu gives a sudden growth and sudden downfall as well. And similar to Mercury, Mercury is very important planet for business. Mercury is all about knowledge, wisdom, creativity. Okay, so these Venus guys have the natural capabilities, and the blessing from Saturn, the blessings from Rahu, the blessings from Mercury as well. Some of the traits of these three planets also these people have naturally imbibed in their characteristics. Okay, so that's it from my side. If you like my consultation, if you want my consultation, you can book for a one-on-one so that it will be it will enable me to discuss about your horoscope and I can explain to you what your Venus is doing for you. Okay, and bye for now, and have a nice day.